Chris, we got to give credit to Tim Doyle. He told you just how good the Bulls were going to be even before the season began. Sure enough, the Chicago Bulls, the only remaining undefeated team in the East, 4-0 on the season so far. Last night winning 111-108 against the Raptors. Also last night, All-Star guard Zach LaVine passing Michael Jordan on the Bulls' all-time three-pointers list. He now sits fourth with 558 made. So the Bulls so far taking down the Pistons twice, also the Pelicans and the Raptors. In the East, they're at the top, followed by the Hornets and the reigning champs, the Bucks. Let's welcome in the NBA champ, Rip Hamilton. Talk to me, Rip, about these undefeated Bulls, what you like about their new look team, and also if they have staying power.
Yeah, man, and the one thing that I love about the Chicago Bulls team is their chemistry. Their chemistry is great, and it starts with Lonzo Ball. I thought he done a great job so far this season, picking up the pace. Chicago wants to play fast this year, and Lonzo kind of came out in the summertime and says he's going to get back to playing up tempo style of play, and that's where he's great at. And when you got a point guard that doesn't hold the ball as much, it allows LaVine to play at his pace, and it allows DeMar DeRozan to play at his pace. Both guys are excellent half-court guys that can really dominate their one-on-one matchup. So I just see these two guys really playing great together on the perimeter. And we can't forget about Vucevic. I mean, this guy's an all-star. So when you look at this Chicago Bulls roster, they got 3 all-stars on this ball club. So they have a big 3 of their own.
Let's go from one Ball brother to the next here. Lonzo Ball with the Bulls to his younger brother, LaMelo Ball with the Hornets. He and Miles Bridges are starting to look like a legit core there for Charlotte. How bright is their future?
It is, and you got to love their chemistry also. These guys are not friends on the court. They're friends off the court too. But Ball's done a great job of really taking that next step. I mean, I started out last year coming off the bench, getting into that starting lineup, and never kind of looking back. And I always say when you got a young kid that's had an excellent rookie year, they got to come out early, especially early in the season, and show their impact that they definitely improved over the summer and worked on their game. He's really been doing a great job of initiating the offense, doing this very similar to his brother. He plays at a fast pace. He's knocking down the 3-ball, which is very beneficial for him because you got to remember this kid is not 6'2", 6'3". He's all of 6'7". So with him and Miles Bridges, he always figures out where he's at on the floor. Miles knows as long as he runs to the rim, LaMelo Ball is going to find him.
A lot of talk this offseason how the NBA changed those rules on how they're calling fouls on shooters. We have seen a huge impact on this with James Harden in particular. He is averaging right now 3 free throw attempts per game this season. Over the last 5 seasons, he was averaging 10.5. So, of course, his head coach, Steve Nash, had to weigh in on this. He said, I feel like Harden's unfairly becoming the poster boy of not calling these fouls, but some of them are definitely still fouls. Rip, what do you think about this?
I would say yes. The reason why they made this rule is because of James Harden. His style of play, he's like a fullback out there. So if you give him a lane, he's going to get contact, and he's either going to get a bucket or he's going to get the free throw line. Him having 3 free throws so far, yes, the new rule changes has impacted him. And you kind of seen that, especially in the playoffs in previous years. James is a guy that gets to the free throw line multiple times a game, especially in the regular season. And it seemed like when the playoffs started, the referees were kind of looking for when he initiates contact or if he flops or whatever, that they wouldn't give him that call. And it seems like the jury is out on him, especially in the regular season also. Has it impacted his game? Yes, because a lot of times when he gets to the basket, he's trying to find contact, and if the referees don't call it, it looks like a forced shot. So I would say yes, that has impacted him, but also you got to look at James is still coming off injury. He was a shell of himself last year when coming back in the playoffs. They need him to be more productive, especially with Kyrie being out. But over time, you heard him in his interview saying that, hey, you know what? He's still got to get more and more confident being back out on the floor and taking his game to another level. So I think this is a situation in time. He will be better once he's adjusted to the new rules and the refs adjust to him. He'll be fine.
Rip Hamilton, thank you so much for joining us here. We appreciate all your insight into that. We'll see what happens with James Harden over the course of the next couple weeks. So taking a look at some of the games you got coming up tonight, there's a good one with the 76ers and the Knicks. The Knicks just a slight favorite at home. Also, you have the Lakers coming off their first win of the season going up against the Spurs tonight. LeBron kind of hurt his leg, hurt his ankle a little bit in their last game, says he thinks he should be ready to go for tonight, but he is officially listed as questionable.
Want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.